Only twice before has the screen undertaken a production of such magnitude. Directed by Howard Hawks, starring John Wayne and Montgomery Clift in a story taken from the annals of the great state of Texas. The story of the men who blazed the way for a new frontier. The story of the first drive on the dangerous Chisholm Trail.
The movie Red River was one of over 200 movies shot in Santa Cruz County and southern Arizona. Some of these movies were good.
The sun is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up.
Some of these movies were bad.
David, did you really kill Goliath?
After seeing me with that sling, how could you doubt me?
Was he truly as big as they say?
And some of these movies were just ugly. Movie making in southern Arizona started as early as 1909 when several companies traveled through the West trying to avoid patent infringement lawsuits filed by the Edison Company. These were the Vitagraph, Lubin, and the Eclair Company. Being the largest town in southern Arizona, Tucson naturally became the home base for these companies. Lubin and Eclair companies each built their own studio in the downtown Tucson area. From here, the troops of actors would travel throughout southern Arizona making more than 51 reel movies before the decade was out. By 1919, these companies had either gone out of business or were absorbed into bigger companies. The oldest known clip was shot in 1909 in the area surrounding Santa Maria Mission. Filmed by the Biograph Company, it would be remade in 1914. In one surviving clip, the Lubin Company spent over $10,000 to create a collision between two trains. Due to the large cost of filming this scene, the clip was used in at least 4 movies, including Death Rode the Engine, filmed in southern Arizona. Of these early films, most were lost in fires at both the Lubin Studios in Pennsylvania and the Eclair Studios in New Jersey. Recently, in New Zealand, an archive of previously lost films was discovered and are now in the process of restoration. Among these lost films, at least 2 southern Arizona productions were discovered. The Girl's Stage Driver and The Blunderer's Mark are in the process of being restored. Even though these movies have been filmed over the last 100 years, remnants and locations are still out there to be found. The movie Oklahoma was filmed in and around Elgin, Arizona, where this building is prominently displayed.
That just make you bawl. Well, don't forget, Aunt Ella, you and me still got a date together.
How we going, Curly, in that rig you made up?
That there ain't no made-up rig, you hear? I done hired it over to Claremore.
Why don't you go with him?
I can't. I promised Judd.
Why ever did you?
Because Curly's too fresh and too big-headed, waiting till the last minute to ask me. Aunt Ella, are you really going with Curly tonight?
I sure am. You didn't...
Even though the station is now gone, the location is easy to find just south of the previous scene and features this musical number. This location was also used in the ending scene from 3:10 to Yuma with Glenn Ford. Notice the low round building in the center.
Though you've got no reason to go there, and there ain't a soul that you know there, when the 3:10 to Yuma whistles its sad refrain, take that train. Take that train.
Just north of the Mexican border is the San Rafael Valley, location of the ranch house featured in the film McClintock with John Wayne.
Lord to goodness, not again. Make 7 times this month he come home swoggles.
6.
7.
6. Once was his birthday. That don't count. Give me my buggy whip. Didn't have anything for breakfast but 2 raw eggs and a mug of honey.
No.
Curly!
Yes, boss.
Don't say it's a fine morning or I'll shoot you.
Famous roadside oddity, the Longhorn Grill, seen here in the movie Boys on the Side with Whoopi Goldberg and Drew Barrymore.
But there's something that goes on between women.
Whoopi Goldberg, Mary Louise Parker, and Drew Barrymore. Then on top. And Boys on the Side.
And now sit back in your saddles and enjoy these film clips from Santa Cruz County. They're in chronological order, so you have to decide which ones are good, bad, or just plain ugly.
Paramount presents Wings, the first movie to win an Academy Award for Best Picture. The story of 2 men who have gone to war and the girl they left behind. Starring Clara Bow, the It Girl, Gary Cooper, Buddy Rogers, and Richard Arlen. Wings is a whopping air spectacle, dominated by remarkable aerial stunts.
Don't stop, senoritas. Finish your song. Keep on playing. Go on.
Looky, 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 I call her Cookie, 'cause she's safety cake. When she's near my lips, and oh, my heart says out, boo, boo, my dude. When she kisses, oh, it's me for two.
Notorious outlaws wrote the darkest chapters in the history of a great nation.
Well, then,
Clark, round and around we're going. Round and around, old Joe Clark, and a bye-bye Lucy Long.
He doesn't look like a killer, does he? Well, he isn't.
In the Sun, a spectacular, adventurous love story of the Old West, with one of the greatest casts in motion picture history, headed by Jennifer Jones, Joseph Cotton, Gregory Peck. Duel in the Sun, the unparalleled, thrill-packed spectacle that was 2 years in the making, photographed in magnificent Technicolor. Duel in the Sun.
There ain't a man will say that he stole cattle from me, but you two mushheads thought... All right, you wanted him so bad, you take him. Take him and get out.
The company didn't send me out here to be buffaloed by a loudmouth farmer with a squaw for a wife and a half...
You're his little pet. You always were.
I know all about it. 2 Moons has been here. I know what they're doing to the old man. They're killing him.
What did you do with my mother?
No matter where I ride, ill fortune seems to follow. Life is hollow. There's nowhere I can hide. A demon trails behind me, and he'll find me when luck appears to go my way.
Wyatt Earp, hero with a badge, or cold-blooded killer. Wyatt Earp lived through the gunfight at the OK Corral. That may have been a mistake.
She's one of the babes who rise with the boys who light hellfires.
Let's get out of here!
First Geronimo, then Cochise, and now the bloodiest Apache of them all, Olzana. The scout, Burt Lancaster. The lieutenant, Bruce Davison. The sergeant, Richard Jago.
What honest intentions are?
Their probable intention is to burn, maim, torture, and murder.
Where will he fight us?
You don't mean to fight you no place, Lieutenant. He only means to kill you.
Burt Lancaster in Olzana.
know what I mean. I just can't become a slave to my career, to my success. I have to stay myself.
You know, I think she
Yes. No, Axel. Breasts. Hello.
Why must you try to screw every man that you see under 30? Why?
Shut up! Immature, right. You're old enough to be his mother.
But I'm not, Mr. Sweetie.
Waggle it.
From the creator of Bull Durham and White Men Can't Jump.
The club head was waggle the club.
Comes a story about men and women and the games they play. Local legend Roy Tin Cup McAvoy, the best player to never hit the big time.
It's an easy game, this golf.
Wasn't going anywhere.
It's gotta be the woman.
I thought you said it was a virus.
Well, a woman can have the same effect.
Moderately attracted to me.
You have moments, Roy.
Yeah, well, you tell me which ones are my moments and I'll try and duplicate them.
This could take all night.
You're all nuts.
Yeah.
To the car. To the car.
Man, car.
The films of Santa Cruz County stretch back over 100 years. Some were classics with top stars. Some were, well, not classics. But they all had one common thread. They are all fun to watch.